Hey everyone, welcome back to another train game devlog. First things first, I think from now on I will refer to my game as actually Bullet Train again. Even though we don't really have that many bullets currently in it. But I tried to look for a better name for quite some time, but to be honest, nothing really stood out to me, so I think I will just go with that. So, new intro be like, hey everyone, welcome back to another Bullet Train devlog. Let's go over what I did last week and also my plans going forward. A lot of my time was spent bug fixing and just making sure that existing functionality is better understandable. Also, I added a few things that I felt like were missing to make the game playtestable again. So these include things like the research station, where you can now really upgrade your train length or your orb storage capacity. Some of the bug fixes are like, if I get rid of a car, these orbs are correctly showing up. There is an issue where those holders are not showing up when placing it. Now they show up on the locked cars. It's still a bit better than not them showing up at all. But another thing to fix for me. Apart from these, another thing that I adjusted again a bit is post-processing in the environment, as I feel like that is just a continuous improvement process. I also removed the default health bar for the towers. They will now only show up if a tower is actively damaged at some point. I feel like this makes the game a lot less noisy, as you don't have a ton of random health bars just floating around somewhere. So this was already the main part of what I was working on last week, because it's just a lot of behind the scenes things that don't translate into a video that well. But apart from that, I also promised like some kind of thing that I felt was really cool last week. The train now supports multi-track drifting. This mode is, I think, a really nice risk-reward situation, as you're occupying obviously 2 train tracks and can run into twice as many towers, but your turrets will have a 100% damage boost, so you just do double damage while in this mode. It is not going to be available from the start. There will be some unlock conditions, but how exactly you can unlock it is still something a bit up in the air. I have some ideas there, but it's also not going to be the only mode that goes into a more stupid direction. But this is also something where I feel like you could come in if you have some crazy idea what the train could transform into or do, then please just really write it in the comments. I would love to hear some input there. And yeah, let's see, maybe I will add it, because I feel like these things really are then what make the game fun. Like just really doing some meme shit, doing some funny shit, multi-track drifting, you know, that's where it's at. So I really want to bring in that vibe more into the game. And yeah, if you have something there, throw it in. I would love to hear it. But with that, let's go to what my plans are for next week. Next week I want to continue on the drifting mode, so really how to unlock it and how to select it on your train. Apart from that, there will likely still be a strong focus on bug fixing, as there are still quite a few annoying things. One of the most problematic bugs I thought I fixed, I just saw while recording the video, so there is still some more work for me there. But apart from the bug fixes, I want to take a look at the boss level. It should be an infinite level until you defeated the boss. So making that possible, especially with a nice environment, is something I want to work on. But with that was already it for this week. So as always, if you have any questions, suggestions, feedback, leave them in the comments. But otherwise, see you next week. Bye.